Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragalia Foundry, a fan channel where everything Dragalia Lost can be found. Today's video is going to be my summoning session on Nadine and Linnea's United Front Summon Showcase. I'm pretty excited to be summoning today, but I do want to set your expectations. I won't be summoning a lot in this video. I'm just summoning for some 4-star dragons to give myself the chance at possibly getting a 5-star like Nadine, like Linnea. Of the two, the Desire Sensor probably knows that I really want Nadine most of all, but Linnea wouldn't be bad either. And even Cerberus, who's on a rate up, wouldn't be the worst thing because I've never maxed out a Cerberus. So there's lots of good possibilities for me here, but as I said, I'm mainly going for 4-star dragons today, and just wanted to give myself an excuse to summon without completely blowing my stash that I'm saving for the anniversary. So want to set those expectations, make that very clear, in case that you think this is going to be like an all-out summoning video or something. So let's look into my items here, and I'll explain why I want to get some 4-star dragons. And granted, I could always wait on these for a gala. We may get a gala next banner even. We may get a Halloween rerun. We don't know yet. But basically, I have 9 Moonlight Stones, so I'm going to try summon today until I get 2 4-star dragons, or if we get any 5-star, then I'll stop, because I don't think it's worth it to spend that many resources. Basically, I'm going to use these Moonlight Stones on the 4-star dragons I pick up, and then sell them for Eldwater. As I've been kind of tight on Eldwater lately with me not doing much summoning, and right now I have a couple things that I want to do. I want to promote my Templar Hope so that I can start using him to auto-battle Expert Ciela. And I also want to promote and 50-node my Yue, because Yue is adorable and I want to share her skill. So those are my targets. That's why I want a little bit of extra Eldwater. And basically the way I look at this is that today I was feeling kind of bored. I decided to summon. I know that for my tickets, I'm probably going to get those up to 110 respectively before the anniversary. So I feel more comfortable gambling with those compared to my Wormite, and we pretty much have no chance of dipping into our Wormite in this video. So I feel like we have a little bit of cushion to work with. Nadine is one of my favorite characters I've seen in a while. Let's give ourselves a chance at possibly getting her while we're going for something a little bit more simple and easy to obtain. The only real thing that's on a rate up that I don't need is Lowen, since I already have Lowen. And I suppose while we summon, I will discuss the prospects of Halloween banner, since that seems to be what people think is coming up next. So let us begin with single summons. We will do 20 of these, and then we'll do a tenfold, and we'll stop according to the conditions I already described. So the Halloween event rerun is happening. Did not expect it to be happening over the summer, especially because there's a couple of summer events that could have happened. So I do think there's a chance that we got the Halloween banner. I also think there's still a chance that we could get a bride and groom wedding banner. They could either run them concurrent, or maybe if they have a gala this month, they could throw the new bridal or groom characters onto the gala as well, like we saw with Radiant Shuan Song's banner, which was basically also Gala Leaf's banner. So I do think there's a possibility, and fortunately, I have all of the Halloween units, so I don't really have to worry about that too much. The Halloween units coming back is a great time to pick up Halloween Lowen if that Summon Showcase does appear. He's excellent. Halloween Mim also, I would say right now, the best source of the critical damage co-ability if you want that in your back line, as some characters do, like Azulith or Ieyasu. So there are strong reasons to pull on that, and some people think that maybe Halloween Ellie or some of the other light Halloween characters from the first year of the game might get a mana spiral. But frankly, I'm not that optimistic on that, just because it feels like the mana spirals have been doled out super slowly. And sometimes we get mana spirals coinciding with banners, but it doesn't seem like the norm. Like, we happen to have Lowen on a rate up on this banner, and he just got a mana spiral. But it feels more like they did it because they could, because there wasn't a particular 4-star they wanted here, as opposed to having a banner specifically for mana spiraled characters with like Luis on it as well, and maybe even Melody on it. So long story short, I don't think that there's necessarily going to be mana spirals happening for those characters, and I'm not even sure it's a guarantee that we're going to see the banner return But what I do think we'll see a return for sure are the worm prints. And there are some good ones in there, especially Candy Couriers. Basically, you want to make sure you pick up a copy of that worm print, possibly even hang on to a second copy. I only have one myself, but that worm print is excellent for all wand units. It gives wand skill damage 40%, as well as some Broken Punisher. It's the best in slot worm print for mini attack-oriented wand units, so make sure you pick that one up. I don't know if they'd actually introduce any new units or new adventurers with the Halloween rerun, as opposed to waiting until Halloween of this year. It feels unlikely that they do that, although for some reason part of me thinks that maybe we could see a Halloween Luis just to complement the Halloween Lowen. And if that's the case, that might be a reason to summon. There's also the chance that just like when they brought Valentine's back last year, there's a chance that maybe they just introduce everything that was Halloween related into the permanent pool. I don't think it's super likely, and if they were going to go that route, I would say it would make more sense if the Halloween rerun event was just straight to the compendium. But I do think there's an off chance of that. Alright, so still no 4-star dragons. We've used 10 tickets. We're going to use 10 more. I'm really not too worried here. It feels like we get a ton of single tickets all the time. And here we go, we're getting a 4-star, our rate has increased for 5-star, so there's a chance of a transformation here. Non-trivial chance. Yes, 1 dragon down. Alright, we got our pal Lindworm, not even the focus dragon. The focus dragon is Juggernaut. So now we just need to get 1 more dragon. We just need 2 bodies to put Moonlight Stones onto. And I'm not going to skip any of these this time, since I did that last time when I was going for Gala Leaf, and I ended up getting Gala Leaf while skipping the animation, which was kind of a shame, really. Okay, another 4-star, so this could be the end of our summoning journey. And if it is a dragon, we'd have to make a decision about what to do. Alright, so it is a dragon. It's a silk. So now we have a question. We're not that close to increasing our pity rate. We need 7 more summons. So the question is, do we burn 17 summons now for a pretty good chance at a 5-star on that Tenfold, and possibly have to go to 27 summons and spin 2 Tenfolds? I think, given that all of the 5-stars who are on focus are a pretty good outcome for me, including Cerberus, I'm thinking to go ahead and do it. Now, obviously, if I get Cerberus, I would feel kind of sad, but I'm thinking to go ahead and do it. It would be a lot easier decision if it was like 3 more singles, you know, or something like that. But 7 is kind of a lot. So if we do 7, we'll be down to 64 singles, and then 7 or 6 Tenfolds. But I still think that that puts us in a good position to get those up to 110 respectively by the anniversary. So I think I'm going to go ahead and continue with the singles, try get up to 7 more of those, and then we'll go for a Tenfold. And if we break our pity rate sooner than that on these singles, then hey, we saved some resources. So getting a bow. Alright. So more Eldwater for our stash. The Mercurial Gauntlet reset was certainly welcome with that amount of Eldwater too. But I always feel like I could use more of it. There's always characters to build and projects to work on. And we're even getting a 3rd dragon, so this rock I will hang on to until I have 4 Moonlight Stones, so in the future I don't have to do a summoning expedition like this just for the sake of using Moonlight Stones to generate Eldwater. And granted, this isn't really the most efficient way to generate Eldwater using resources. You can actually refresh your stamina and wings and farm for Eldwater during things like raids or triple drop Imperial Onslaught, so there are better ways if you only care about Eldwater. But as I expressed at the outset, I do care about the units on this banner. I just know I can't really afford to go that hard trying to get them. So we're trying to strike a balance here of getting something pretty good while also giving ourselves a chance at summoning these characters. It's looking like it's only going to be 1 shot, essentially, 1 Tenfold, or possibly 2 if we don't break our pity rate on the first one. In the worst case, we could burn quite a few Tenfolds after that and still technically not break our pity rate, but the probability of that is fairly low. It's always a chance though, and if you see me being this cautious with the amount of savings I have, you really need to think about when you see people posting and they're like summoning with 1200 Mermaid or something, like you probably want to hang on to that until you can actually do a substantial amount of summoning. So one more single and then we'll do a tenfold, and that may close things out, or this may close things out, or maybe the next summon will. All right, no 5-star. So we're going to get the proper pity rate increase, and yet another dragon. They're all different, too. Okay. So we have a nice amount of Eldwater saved up. Let's just check. We're already up to 97.55k. Here we go, tenfold. Show me that 5-star lance. I'm really hoping we could just get lucky here. We've had really good luck this year so far, so it's not a guarantee by any means. We did get a lot of 4-stars, so decent Eldwater value on the circle, but no 5-stars unless we get a transformation. And we did not, so I'm going to go ahead and skip this one. So it's going to run us another tenfold voucher. So this brings our total summoning up to 40 summons. Yikes. No indication of anything? Yikes. So we may be looking at 50 summons here. Ooh, what a bad circle. Show me that 4-star lance transformation. That's all I want to see. No, what a bad circle. Yeah, this is clearly not a gala. Alright, so now we've done 50 summons. This is obviously less desirable than I would have hoped. We have to break our pity rate here. It's seeming like it was a bad choice to go down the rabbit hole of using 7 singles and then doing some tenfolds, as now we'll have spent 3 tenfolds, which is quite a lot. But we're going to proceed now. At this point, we're kind of locked in. I mean, you're never really locked in, so don't consider it that, like, that's sort of a sunk cost fallacy, but we've expended this amount of resources. I'm not going to walk away from this pity rate. I'm actually not sure the logic on what's most efficient with that, but needless to say, we are going to continue, but hopefully we break it here and we move on, because if we get down to like 2 tenfolds, I'm really not optimistic about us getting enough by the anniversary. But then again, you know, there could be dream summons between now and then that I would be willing to do, which provide a tenfold in of themselves. And every version update, you get a tenfold, as well as for new events, usually get a tenfold. So I think we'll make it, but now that we're down to 5, it's looking dicey. It is looking dicey. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna see a rainbow. Man, this is below expectations for sure. Usually you would break your pity rate by the 3rd tenfold or the 4th tenfold. And obviously we are in a world of hurt now. I mean, this is actually pretty bad. At the same time, we've had very good luck, so we're able to weather something like this. But yeah, this is really, really bad. I mean, think about how many summons we've done without a 5-star. We've already done 60 summons or 50 summons without a 5-star. At least 50, right? We did 20 singles and we did 3 tenfolds. So we've done 50 summons, no 5-star. If we don't get another 5, if we don't get a 5-star on the next tenfold, that's really bad. But it's possible, because say if we're doing this on a gala, within 61 summons, we'd be guaranteed a 5-star. So let's proceed. This has to, okay. Whew. Now we may get 2 or 3. Maybe we'll just get 1. Okay, I shouldn't have even said that. Why did I say that? I hope it's not a dragon. It is a dragon. Okay, well, looks like we got ourselves a Cerberus. If it's anything less than a Cerberus, I will be somewhat disappointed, but also, this is the reality of life. This is why you don't do this type of thing, folks. We did get a lot of dragons. Alright, we got our Cerb. Max Unbound Cerb now, actually pretty relevant for me. I don't have any 60% or above flame strength dragons, so actually is pretty relevant. I don't have Golemars. But we did get fairly well wiped out on this one. So let's clean up our collection. we're going to go ahead and go here and upgrade our dragons. And since we did get some of the same dragons, actually, let's go ahead and sell any 3-star dragons first. I even had Nefaria there for good luck, trying to get Nadine, of course. It seems like we're going to Dream Summon Nadine next, all else equal. So whenever the next Dream Summon is, that is who I will try to pick up, as that is right now my standing favorite as far as characters go. So we collect our dragons. Oh, man. Our dragon inventory, not enough space. Well, now we collect our dragons again for the second time. Let's sell this Moondrake. So basically, what is the maximum number of dragons we can max and bind? We can take these Juggernauts all the way. We can use the Silks together and 3 stones. Same with the Ifrits and 3 stones. And same with the Vojinois and 3 stones. So, we had 9 stones, right? Yep. So this works out perfectly. And then we'll have a leftover rock and a leftover lindworm, which we can make a decision about what to do with. I might save them. I mean, I don't know. Normally, I'm not this thirsty for Eldwater. Alright, there's one Juggernaut ready to be sold. I really didn't need to unbind him like this. I mean, you could sell them individually, and that would have worked just as well. But for these, I actually do need to unbind them, so we do it like this. Otherwise, those Eldwaters, those stones, cannot be cashed out. Now, who was the other one? Vojinoi was one of them. There we go. And a lot of these Moonlight Stones I just got from this event that's happening right now, the Onslaught event. Okay. Got our Ifrit. Now we have no more Moonlight Stones. We're going to have a nice healthy amount of Eldwater. All these Flame Dragons that are almost max unbound. Now at least one of them is. Cerberus is, so that's good. Yeah, I didn't have Cerberus for a long time in the early game. I never really had a good Flame Dragon other than Pele and Ifrit. And Ifrit I didn't get until like February or January. After my Pele was max unbound for sure. After like Hybern Hilda's trial and stuff. So, we still don't have that much Eldwater to do the 2 things I wanted to do. But once we sell these dragons, I think we should. So, for now, let's sell all these. Yeah, 44k. Feels good. Okay. We'll keep Rock and Lindworm, I guess. I mean, do we really keep them? Let's just keep Rock. I like Rock better than Lindworm. Sorry, Lindworm. Since we do get 2 Moonlight Stones, I think, from our monthly Void Battle treasure trade, and I might not summon next month or the next month after that. So having the rock will be a nice way to cash them out for Eldwater. So now we have enough Eldwater to do what we want. Let's go to Adventurers. Promote. First we're going to get Templar Hope. I really hadn't been on the Auto Expert CL at all because I was still doing Auto Kayan. But now that I've finished all the Kayan weapons, I'm going to start doing Ciela. So let's go ahead and upgrade. And then we'll do his mana nodes in just a second. And UA. And to be fair, you know, there's really no reason to do this for UA Skillshare. I don't play any low HP characters who need crisis mechanics or anything like that. But UA is a character I was already interested in taking to 50 nodes. And pretty soon I'm going to have a tier 2 Flame Axe for her. Right now it's at tier 1. Just need a couple more silver materials. Silver masks from Volk in order to access that. So that's a character I wanted to build already. Now, let's unlock and take T-Hope up to 45 nodes. Oof. What is going on with our wind orbs? That's pitiful. Okay. That should be enough to do a few nodes at least.
Another step on my journey.
Healing double buff team, that's the main thing that we wanted to promote him for. I presume you wouldn't need to 50 node T-Hope to auto Ciela. That just seems bad, but you never know. People do go to extreme lengths. My auto Kayan never really stopped being fairly tight, even when skill sharing happened, although skill sharing did make things significantly easier. Now let's do UA. And yeah, this time we have plenty of materials for what we want to do, including a nice allotment of rainbow orbs. And she's going to go all the way to 50 nodes, so let's go ahead and auto-complete this. And now we'll do her Eldwater nodes. And finally, we will unlock her shared skill. So from this event, I used the Shadow Tomes to unlock Patia's shared skill. And now I'm about to use the Flame Tomes on UA's shared skill.
I bet I can catch any kind of prey like this.
I like her voice. I had been playing in the Japanese voice acting for so long, and I recently switched back to English. And I do enjoy a lot of the English voice acting. It's actually quite good. Regardless of your preference, I think that there's really good, outstanding cast members in both the Japanese and English. Now, where do we want to be? Oh, right, we want to be here. So, this is the shared skill situation as of now. With the free gifts, I got Curran, who's equipped, and obviously some of that came from the Yaten bug as well, so that's why I had enough to get Curran. And then I got Halloween Lewin, I got Hunter Cerise, and Summer Cleo. And now, with this event, I got Patia, and now I'm going to get Yue. So here's Yue. Let's confirm. That looks like Yue to me. Unlock. Nice. So we have quite a bevy of shared skills now to have some fun with, and I'm looking forward to just playing Yue in battle. Let's see how far off we are from that. I'd be willing to do the axe first here instead of the sword. Looks like we need 2 more. And it's the gold, not the silver, that I was thinking of, the gold masks. We have enough insanities for both of these weapons, though, and after these, of course, I will be making my lance, so that next time Nadine comes around, I'm prepared to summon her, whether by dream summon or otherwise. But anyway, everyone, that is going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this summoning session. Tried to do a better job of setting the expectations of what we were going for compared to the Xiao Wuxing summoning session. Thank you as always for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.